Think we cool? Sorry about that. Because vertically it's not that cool. Okay, so everything is hardened, okay? The chocolate only take a moment to get hardened. Remember to use a smaller bowl, that way it does not take a lot to fill up. And if we use big bowl, it will take more chocolate to fill it up, and it won't submerge. Okay, you will. So I learned to be smart about handling the amount of chocolate that we need and the size of the bowl that we need for the dipping. If we use big bowl, it would take 2-3 times as much to be able to get the chocolate at the right submerge, be able to submerge it. Sorry about interrupting on the YouTube. Okay, here we go. The chocolate are pretty ready to go. Okay, it's very sweet as usual. So I'm gonna make some chocolate cover, the dark chocolate cover for her too. Okay, I forgot about that. So let's dive into it. Goodness, it's not the best strawberry ever. And as you can see, do the same thing, okay? Let it drip, that way you have better result. Perfect, okay? Get a smooth transition, smooth cover. So we're gonna place it right here. And we're gonna do a few more. And you're gonna strike my channel with the song. No copyright to the song you heard. Okay, don't strike me, YouTube. Don't strike me, TikTok. Okay, I don't know whose song that is. You're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, do not strike me. I have no copyright to the song. It's a beautiful song though. Okay, there you go. Welcome. I have some technical issue with my vertically or horizontally feature on YouTube. So someone told me that if I do it one way or the other, the audience cannot reach the audience, so it must be true. So when I turn into like horizontal, it worked better than vertical, I think. Horizontal, vertical. Okay, so here are some of the cherry. I washed it last night, and I took off the stem, which was not too cool. So, but I have some of this cherry. Okay, it's not in season, but we still get them. Okay, and I don't know how they keep it, so I'm still questioning about that. So I thought that would be nice to like dip this in the. Oh, what happened to my tooth? My warmer is been off on me. Okay, so hold on, please. Hakuna Matata. My friend, she loves videotaping me because she has her channel too. The channel is just for fun, nothing serious. She like to show her friends what I'm cooking, and some of her friends got to taste my cooking, so she loves to share it with her friends, which is cool. Yeah. Sometimes she made me like a really cool video. Okay, I can do the same thing. Okay, I can go ahead and put some, ooh, nice. Not bad, like fast reaction. So like I said, Valentine is coming. So to do this is like the best way ever. It's cheap. If you're gonna pay $150, $200, get those cute strawberry cover or any kind of nut chocolate cover to order, to pick it up or deliver to your sweetheart. When this is like strawberry, you spend $10 each, and then the chocolate itself another $10, $12. So you put together, you see about $30 worth of these, and then you can feed the whole village. Okay, but the catch is you got to know how to do it. Okay, that's why he said, I don't do this kind of thing. Okay, I can order. That's what rich people do, you know, people who can afford such and such. And I'm like, okay, good. Oh my goodness, my my rice cooker went off on me. Like, let me boil some hot water for these then. This is kind of ticky. And oh my goodness, don't do that. I get upset so much. I'm sorry. TikTok. Yeah, don't do that. Shoot. Why strike me like right now? Stop it. Okay. Let me see. Where are we at? I promise when I... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Goodness, what is that? Well, those are nice. Thank you so much. No one ever did that to me before, but thank you so much. Let me see what's the name of this person. Salama. Wow, very generous. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so special. That's a lot of respect there. Okay, I appreciate it. Let me bring some warm water because I don't know what happened to my rice cooker. I decided to take a break right now. This is a brand new. This is where I'm gonna take it to get a refund. Give me 1 minute, please. So next month, okay, whoever born in the month of January are the lucky son of a gun. The reason I said that, especially if you're born on the 14th, which is the peak of the day of the heart. Okay, so though Valentine's Day is not a very happy holiday, or I mean a day to recognize as a happy day, okay, but it has been recognized as a day of a sweetheart. Because I forgot to put the sprinkler on it, so we can do this also. We double dip. Okay, we do the black and the sorry, not the black, the dark chocolate. Excuse my language. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Okay, dark chocolate. And yeah, do whatever you like. It's homemade, so you don't have to be so professional about it. Okay, don't make it harder for yourself. Make it easier. So if you don't want to, you can, like I said, you can surprise your sweetheart with all this homemaking dessert. Okay. If you don't have the time, I understand. You can go ahead and order from Chef Anna. By the time it get there, it will be spoiled. And then you'll be mad at me. And you say, that's what we get for taking her silly advice. Now, you guys can make this at home. That's why I'm coming on here to show you how to make it, okay? So, yeah. Well, the cherries, oh no, dinky ding. Okay. That's taken care of. I like to drip, just like snowflake. So, we're talking about Valentine's Day. It represents the sweetheart day, the day of appreciation. Okay, you don't have to be sweetheart lover kind of day. You can appreciate and love your mom, your dad, your aunt, uncle, and your friend. Okay, this is too much. Okay, too much of the green. Look at that, it's so wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim it off. We need some green color to look pretty, you know. That's too much. That's too much. It's too much. In fact, even I watch this carefully, I'm still questioning about what if, but, you know, still have if, but, what. So, yeah, welcome. But thank you so much, Solomon. That's so special. You just like take the time to put a beautiful comment like that, and with the heart and with the emoji, you know, those are wonderful. I appreciate that, you know, because that's what it is, you know. We appreciate, and when I appreciate, especially for your kind gesture coming on here and send all those beautiful emoji. I appreciate that. So, that's right. You get to do whatever you like. That's why you pay the professional to do it. Because they do better, okay? They had like the greatest idea to do it, you know what I mean? Hey, I don't get paid for this, so I get to do whatever I like. Okay, I think this is already, it's hardened already. So, oh yeah. Double the dose, you fine. Don't worry about it. You just work it out, okay? I mean, Valentine only come once a year. Or you want to do this for holiday or birthday, you could. You can do this for a birthday. Definitely would be like a very loving gift. Okay, so go ahead and dip it. Let me turn the camera this way so you guys can see. Okay, sometimes I'm like some bobbering, talking too much, and without realizing that certain things not even on camera, you know, like duh, you know, turn the camera in the direction where you can see, right? What's the point of me being on here if the camera is not on it? Okay, be nice. As close as it'll get. Let me add some warm water on here, okay? Because I'm not sure what happened to my rice cooker. It cooked rice earlier, it was friendly earlier. Okay. We don't need this to boil, okay? We just need to keep the chocolate on from getting hardened, which is it go quick because this is winter and the room temperature is not too warm. So, oh yeah, good thing. Well, not the good thing, bad thing. The room is not warm, so the chocolate will get hardened quick. Okay. So here's the big one. So far, I found this big one. Last time when they did this was a lot of big one. It was so nice. It was so like enjoys a whole bunch. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be hiding this in the closet though. I know what you're trying to do. If you're a chocolate crazy lover, and then you be hiding these in the closet and trying to eat all these by yourself. No, not cool. Share it, okay? you should have only about 3 only, okay? If you have 5, then 5 gonna fill you up because the chocolate is pretty rich here. Not only it's rich, it's sweet also. Oh, this one is cute. Look at that. What should I do with this one? Should I mess it up? Well, not gonna hurt me, right? Ooh. Hey, it's messed up already. Okay. Oh. For some reason it's not getting, probably because it was double dose on the dark chocolate, so I can take care of that by putting it in the fridge, and it's gonna get hardened in a split of second. Okay, so this is already nice and hardened. So we this is for the little girl, a granddaughter of mine. She can enjoy this. Okay, these are hers, so it's already hardened. You can hear the chocolate is like knock on the wood, like. So this is for little girl. I give her a couple more chocolate and she should be done with this, and she can share this with her family. I got some cherry for her. Okay, so on mine, I gotta move thing around. Okay. We use parchment paper because it's easier to handle it. The chocolate does not get sticky on, even if sticky is less mess. Okay. So this is not hardened yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in the fridge for a few minutes, okay, to trigger the chocolate to get hardened in the fridge, okay. Oh, you guys. Hold on, I can't see that close, okay. Selma and Tammy, thank you so much for the emoji. The emoji is so cute. I love that. Thank you so much. And TikTok send a whole bunch of heart. I appreciate and love that also. I'm gonna put it in the fridge to like take care of this guy here because we have double doses, so it's not quite ready to take off yet. Okay. You know that you can do chocolate cover on the banana, but that banana was too big. Okay, there's no way that I'm gonna have chocolate cover on that banana because it's gonna take all my chocolate right now. So if you want to do the chocolate cover for the banana, get a little one. Okay, you can get a cute little one. You'll be fine. Remove all this candy out of my way. I think I shared with you that last year, somebody sent, well, a good friend of my sweetheart, sent a beautiful bouquet of chocolate cover, strawberry chocolate cover, and it's, you know, like a fancy box with ribbon, you know, and I'm sure it's expensive because it's not the chocolate cover that's expensive, it's the box that's expensive. So it was sent to him, and he saw it. So he said, honey, would you like some chocolate cover? Strawberry chocolate covers. Sure, you know, who doesn't? Okay, you can ask any woman, if she does not like dessert, at least she will like knock out the chocolate and eat the strawberry, you know. That's what people do when they don't like chocolate. So they will knock out the chocolate and still eat the strawberry. So tomorrow will be the best day to eat this, okay? If you're gonna leave this more than 2 days, I won't recommend it because the strawberry is gonna give out juice. Okay, it's gonna start let out juice, and it's gonna be messy. So that's why I recommend that you would eat this while it's still nice and fresh. Okay, so if you have, though it dipping in the chocolate still, you know, strawberry is the fruit with a lot of liquid, so it's gonna get, the juice gonna be messy. So that's why I recommend that you eat this when it's ready tomorrow, to allow the strawberry to marriage into the chocolate cover already. Okay, you can eat it tonight too. In fact, the chocolate is already hardened. I would help myself with a few, you know, I mean, why not? You know, why wait, right? So this one right here I make for adult, so I think I'm gonna spoil adult with some little of the sprinkles. Okay. Again, I sent away my banana, so I'm gonna use one of this apple here. I only have one big banana, so it's gonna stay on the apple. The reason I do this, it allows the chocolate to evenly coat on the. Good evening, Cece. Welcome, my love. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, the family. I know I've been, okay, so I did this before a couple weeks ago. But then my little granddaughter, she protests. She said she's not happy because she saw me doing this she watched my show. So, you know, that I mentioned her name, that some of these gonna go to her, but I didn't get to deliver and her mom didn't pick up. And then I saw her day before yesterday and she said, Grandmama, you still have my strawberry coated, chocolate coated? Said, no, sweetheart, it's been a couple of days, so I don't have it anymore. Well, I know you waited for me, but I would like some. Would you make some for me? Okay. So this technique here will allow the chocolate to like stay nice and without disturb. Okay, if we do the traditional where you lay it on the parchment papers and then the chocolate will congregate on the bottom and we have a flat face like this, okay, instead of a round face, you have a flat face of chocolate, which is, I don't know, if you like it that way, you go ahead, you know, but if you be a little more creative by do what I do here, you will have the chocolate in whole like this, okay, which is beautiful. Okay, so let me put this baby in the microwave for a second because she's about to get hardened on me too. Okay, so I try to eliminate some of the chocolate on there because if you like all the chocolate, you can leave it on, but if you don't like all that chocolate, just eliminate by let it drip a little longer. Okay, I know I'm supposed to have a beautiful design for this, but okay, give me 1 second. Let me put this in the microwave to soften it a little bit. I was saying earlier that if you're gonna use microwave to melt your chocolate, okay, make sure that you only do 1 minute at a time. Okay, you do 1 minute, you bring it out, You turn it and put it back. Do not do if you're gonna do 3 minutes, make sure that you remove it every minute, because if you leave it too long, it will burn, okay? It will burn badly, and it won't be even nice to, you can smell the burn, it's not nice. Okay. So we can, oh. If you have apple, go ahead. You have banana, go ahead and use as your stall, because we need it. Unless you want the flat strawberry, unless you want the flat face cover, and you don't want that. Okay, this is a lot prettier. So like I said, this would be like special gift for sweetheart, okay, or grandma and grandpa. For those who deserve some nice loving gift from you. And this does not require baking. You know, all you do is just melt the chocolate and then do right, like I do here. It's perfect. It does not need technicality. If the strawberry like bushy, you know, trim it off, because all it is beautiful, but it can get in the way. And I washed these and air dried for a day. Still some water on there, so just wipe off the excessive water. So that way it does not distract you. It does not make your strawberry runny. Look at that. It's nice and silky. It's had beautiful textures. Make sure you blend your chocolate really well, okay? You can do on nuts, and do on nuts is really nice, especially walnut and macadamia or whatever nut you like. You can dip them. In fact, I have some cherry. Okay, I washed it last night without thinking. I removed the stem, but don't let it fool you. Don't need it. You can do resin also, okay? Resin gonna be hard to do it. Do one by one would be crazy. I have not tried with resin because I'm not about to deal with a little tiny bit of it, okay? Because it's too much work. At least I can deal with this one at a time. It's big and able to send this. Hold on. Did you guys just, like, hello? Separated? Yeah. Don't lean over. Not territorial for you. You see how easy that was? Okay. I mean, you can do this. Surprise your family, your loved one, with the beautiful skill of making chocolate strawberry cover. Now, you don't have to be professional to do this. I'm not professional. I mean, I'm not professional, but you know what? It got better each time, okay? I mean, yeah, it got better each time. So, what do you want me to say? Okay, here you go. A couple more. Oh, yeah. This granny apple. I made a lot of pie yesterday, and when I'm done with this, it's gonna get delivered to my family. Oops, also, okay. I love the dark chocolate. It has like a beautiful sheer look once it's hardened. It's really, look at that. You know, this is for the little girl. She had all kind of uh, um, sprinkles on it. Okay, she loved the sprinkles. She loved the multicolors. So to make a little girl happy, because like I said, she saw me do this on my cooking show about a week ago. Yeah, a little bit over a week ago, and she still protests about it. She said that she heard her name mentioned. She heard that I was making some strawberry cover for her, but I never I never delivered. Oh, this one is muffin top because I didn't let it drip too much. Okay, we're gonna fan it to help it harden before I have a drip all over. Oh man. Yes. If you want this to dry faster, use the fan. You know, fan it and it'll dry fast too. If you want to have this like get hardened instantly. Hey, don't fall. Don't fall. You know why it's so much fun to do this? Because it is. Like I said before, I have fears that everything will be difficult to do. You know, it wasn't. All you need are strawberries, nuts, any kind of berries that you like, dark and white chocolate, melt it, keep it warm, and dip it until it hardens, and there you go. Who cares about professional? You know, the only professional thing about it is that you hire them to do the work. Because you hire them to do the work, the thing is professional. Okay. Let me do some artwork on this. Oh, no, that's too much. Dengue. Go ahead. Okay. There you go. Happy now? Go ahead and drip. Oh no. Gather your neighbor and leave together. Good job. Go ahead. Bye-bye. All right. Enough dripping. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about you. I think this is so cute. Okay. All you need now is a fancy box. Or better yet, just get one of the lunch box. See-through container and some tissue paper. For real. Let me balance this. Whoop, oh man, leave my stuff alone. For real. Okay, about now. How about now? That one big one? Okay, hold on. You're gonna make me eat you before you even get time to rest. Let me see. How about now? Dang. Need an engineer for this? This is cherries. I think it would be very nice to dip it, to enjoy, okay? I have not tried blueberry or blackberries, but I tried nuts before. It was really nice. But the nuts, I laid on parchment paper. it needs a lot more chocolate than the fruits. Let me visit with the banana one that we left in the fridge, okay? I know it's hardened already. Oh, we have a village full of yeah. I just love the fun, okay? I don't think about anything else. There's no seriousness in this. This is just like so much fun in doing this, okay? And it's gonna be much more fun to eat this because, oh, look at that. Yeah. No, this banana I'm gonna get eaten, okay? I'm gonna make something out of it. Okay, so this is the biggest in the family here, okay? And then a few little one. So let me find place for this. Okay. Oh, it's hardened. The cherry is doing good. Okay. I think this brother is done also, but to make sure, let me put him in the fridge for 1 second or 1 minute. Not bad, huh? I mean, this is an idea, okay? Don't do the traditional way where you flatten this. It's unappealing to me, you know, but if you do this, look at that, how cute that is. Just like us hanging on to the wall, you know. What else you like to see? I mean, I could have a better equipped and do some more elaborate design for you, okay? But the most fortunate is to be able to do this, and of course, to make it more elaborate, it needs a little bit more skill of dipping and decorating, okay? Not just this easy sprinklers. To be able to do intricate designs of different flavor. I only have dark and white chocolate, dark and milk chocolate. So there's not a whole lot to do with it, but you know, sometimes it can be creative and you can add all kind of shape to it. This is gonna get eaten tomorrow. My brother. Troublemaker. Land right on my finger. So you see, once it's hardened, you can lay on a parchment paper. It does not change the shape of the chocolate, okay? So that's what we are doing when we put it, sticking onto something like this, allow the chocolate to get hardened, and it won't alternate the face of the chocolate. Okay. And I still have some white chocolate here too. Okay, it's still warm enough for me to dip it. Because the chocolate gets tricky. Why did it say that? Because when it get hardened, it's hard to wash it off, you know. So that's why I try to involve as less equipment as possible. I don't want to clean the chocolate. Once it get hardened on the spoon, on the spatula, on the bowl, on the plate, it's just like a big mess. And it's like, you know, you need a tractor to remove all that hard chocolate. I tried that. I mean, I've been doing that for a few times. I'm like, this is not fun at all. You know, the beauty of doing this is beautiful, but then the beauty of cleaning it is not beautiful at all. Yeah, the easier way probably just lick it off, but then no, too much chocolate. I won't be able to sleep. You know, some people get sensitive to eating too much chocolate, and I don't know, there's something in the chocolate that would keep us awake. I would say. Because the thing is getting hardened, so it's not even want to drip. If it is, it's like he's not happy. Give him a curl. Okay, I think the other is done. Let me make a couple more before we put this in the fridge, okay? It's too bad today is not the best looking strawberry. So this is what I learned, okay? If anything that is not from the summer, you know, from the summer product and it's perfect, then I'm questioning it. That no, I won't have anything that's perfect in the time of scarcity, meaning that, you know, it must gone through a lot of preservative and preservative to keep it fresh. So that's what I learned. Okay, so it's anything that's not in season and it's not always what you think. There you go. Make him look a little bit happier with the accent of white and dark chocolate. How about that? Last time I made this, it was like huge strawberry. It was so good. Because Lucy got that from the Mexican grocery store. I think it may have been imported from Mexico. And these I got from American grocery store. No offense, okay? I mean, we just don't get the thing that we need off season. Now we double the flavor. Not the best, but you know what? As long as it's serviceable, that is what counts. Okay, let me bring out those guys that I just delivered to the refrige. Oh, it's dripping. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Go ahead, buddy. Be happy. Just be happy. Go ahead and drip. Are you done dripping now? Not bad. I don't want him to drip in the fridge. Yeah. Eat. I'm gonna eat your apple. This is already done right here. It's hardened. It's not the best looking though, but you know, just some ideas. Messy ideas. All right. My friend, she wants some videos of it, so. Or you can deliver like this. How about it, huh? You can, yeah, get a nice apple shape. Once you're done with this, when it's hot, and you cover it with the plastic wrap. And just have it delivered like this. It don't cost you too much, right? No fancy box. Just a delivery ideas, okay? If you don't want to deliver it yourself, just have your boss deliver it. Say, hey boss, I need a favor. I've done so many favors for you already. I want you to deliver this to my my co-worker or somebody. Okay, let me bring back the rest. Did you know that I just got myself a technique? Okay, so yes, you can deliver like these. You can use the longer stem, okay, the toothpick, or the skewer, and you should decorate it. Yeah, you can do it like this. Look how simple that is. You know how lovely that would be if deliver this. See, it's for you, girl. Catch. Catch. Yeah, so it's not a bad idea, isn't it? I love the ideas, okay? Just well, maybe if I add more to it, you will find it more desirable, okay? You can add a whole bunch of this in a nutshell, okay? So, because we don't have fancy box like the fancy place, so we can do this, okay? Oh, I guess it's too heavy on one side. Let me move some of this over here. Oh, let me borrow already. You got to balance it, okay? You don't balance it, it's gonna collide. It's gonna collapse. So that's fine. Hey, not a bad idea. Hey, it didn't cost you anything. It's just an apple. Better yet, make it green, my favorite color. Girl, I have some brain, which is nice. Okay. What a nice brain. And that look like a bouquet to you? Wow, I didn't think of that before. I struggled just to put on the parchment pan here. I'm like, what's the best way to do this? Look at that. Awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. Now I have the little one. I can go ahead and put them somewhere. I can't do it because I need holes. Hey, you see that? My head got inspired every day. You don't need to go to university for this. Some people will go to university trying to figure things out. And pay somebody to teach you that you already know. Hey, it's not a bad idea, CC. You gotta do this, girl. You got to surprise your sweetheart with a bouquet from of strawberry cover. Look at that. Man, I should have thought about this a long time ago. Look, just have to deliver like love. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? Dazzle. Look at that. And it's sit too, look. The amazing thing about it, it's set. It balances out. It does not fall off, okay? Dang. Goodness. Amazing. Okay, let me put it on the plate so you see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Don't want to ruin anything yet, okay? Just saying that to deliver this, all you need is a nice plate like these, okay? Or you can do plastic plate, or you can, you know, get one nice plate for memory, and then do what I do here. Look at how lovely it is. The end of the show. To deliver this, all you need to do is to cover it with the plastic films. Cover it both way, and deliver it. Okay, would that be cute? Okay, it's sanitary, it's nice and clean, and you have a beautiful bouquet, yeah, of chocolate cover strawberry or berry or cherries, yeah. So it's an idea, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely brilliant idea. Okay, it's edible, it's affordable, it's manageable, all that able, somebody can enjoy. Okay, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I think that's what I do for Rennie. Let me arrange her. Got ideas? Okay. Don't forget now, this is a great idea, okay? This idea, it just popped up in my head. Or, to better yet, to get a nice looking apple, okay? Well, the apple is not gonna be. Sorry, Lucy. I make pie out of this already, okay, sweetheart? Let me use a couple of these apples so I can. That one stand out, okay? We're gonna put the biggest one in the center. This is for the little girl, okay? Because the idea just came to me, so I was thinking about what I'm gonna do for the little girl, how I'm gonna deliver it. So, hey, look. She left her little candies in there. So what happened? Oh, I used all the chocolate. That's what happened. Normally lose some of this chocolate. Ooh, girl. Telling you. I'm telling on you. Go ahead and puncture, make a way, drill it, so that way it's easier to plant it, okay? Ooh, it come out lovely. Did I use all of her candies? Let me borrow it back because it belongs over here. There you go. Then I have to undo that one. Look at that, how lovely already. It's such a great idea. Man, this is the kind of idea that we sell in the market. Ooh, it has floral design. No, this is her too. She had a red heart. For a little girl, I think that's all she needs. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Huh. Boy. Now we're talking. Now it's not just ordinary chocolate cover. Okay. This is like magnificent idea that can sell in the market, right? So now you got an idea, go make rich. Yeah, love it. I think this is so fantastic. So she had 2, 4, 6, 7 for a little girl. That's enough for her. So with this, I can cover it with the plastic and just like, here you go, lovely, 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 lovely Irene. Okay. Well, while I'm talking, I still have some more to do. Okay. But I just want to show you the lovely idea to deliver your bouquet. You don't need a whole lot. Look at that. You don't need about, well, if it's big, you only need about 5 to 7. If it's small like these, then yeah, the 7 would be perfect. And look how lovely this is. Okay, it's just lovely. Lovely to eat. Okay, it's not just looking lovely, it's lovely to eat. Look at that. Okay, so it's sipped too. Look. So the amazing thing is that it balanced. Okay, it does not flip flop. It does not turn over, which is lovely. Okay, so this is Irene. Well, the one that I made needed to recenter it because I took a few out of there. So let me recenter it, make a nice bouquet for you guys to start this. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice bouquet out of this also. It's just a bouquet idea now, okay? Don't go crazy on this. I'm not gonna waste the apple because the apple is gonna get eaten. But this one is already nice and even, okay? So like I said, we need a center, which is the big one, the centerpiece. We're gonna make a hole because we don't want it to put too much pressure on. Booyah. Okay, the next one. Imagine if you have this delivered to your girlfriend desk, or your boss desk, or your lover, or your sweetheart, or your grandma's, or your grandpa. The expression would be priceless. Would be like, wow, what did I do to deserve this, right? Huh. Did I use all the chocolate on the Rennie? Oh well. I would love one like this. Somebody surprised me like this. I would say, I do. Take me to the altar. Aww. That's just too lovely. I don't know about you. Look at that. You like? It's just tremendous. Less. Okay, it's like no brainer. It's just lovely. Okay, so there you go. So, yeah. So if you do this, you don't need a whole lot of strawberry. Okay, you don't need a few. Okay, because the strawberry is, make sure the strawberry is fresh. Okay. And when you wash it, it does not peel or deliver with juice. We can do a few of the bouquet of the little one here. That's fine. We have 2 lovely bouquets, one for Rennie, okay. One for qualified person. I've got 2 lovely. Hey, you were doing just fine. Oh, because this pan is not even on the bottom. Okay, So lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, I can make one more bouquet, and then that should be enough for tonight. Okay, because it's such a lovely idea and I just want to share. I can do the yellow apple, I can do the red apple. The banana is not a good idea, okay? Because the banana is going to turn tarnish, and unless you do the green banana. Okay. As long, you know, be able to have this stand up in a nice way, and that should do. We'll put one almost in the center, which is probably the biggest one. So this one right here, we don't have a lot of big one. We already used up all the big one. Okay, so I do about half an inch or an inch apart. It depends on how many you want it on there. Okay. So to poke the hole already. So that way it's easier to process. Okay. Oh well, no, don't work that way. Have to be up higher, like that. Hey, Cece, how you want to try this, love? See how easy that is, right? You've probably done this many times before. Oh. It's so easy, so cute too. This one right here is small, so I can add as many as I like. If you have extra, we can do extra layer of it, okay? I mean, we can like perhaps add it this level here, you know, but I only have 3 so far of strawberry. Let me try to do that. I still have more strawberry here. So this is a little bit busier bouquet, okay? And I still have this little guy here. I can do that also, you know, do extra busy bouquet. This one has an extra. Floral. Oh. Okay, and so this one is a full bouquet. Okay, so you can add as many as you can to make sure that it's gonna stand like that. Now let me try this. I never tried before with the, well, not tonight. Okay, this is the cherry cover, cherry strawberry cover. Oh, cherry chocolate cover. Excuse me. Not bad at all. Huh? It's nice and blending. But again, And the chocolate is very, very sweet. So I feel it's something, well, I ate it already, so nothing I can do about that. So I can, no, don't want to do nothing about that. All right, so this one is a fuller bouquet, okay? You can lift him up a little bit. There. So it's lovely, it's giveable, it's lovable, it's adorable. How about that? Okay. If you like the idea, send your comment. I appreciate any kind of supportive comment, suggestions. I do take those. Criticism, be gentle. Okay. Right. I think it's a lovely idea, okay? Cheap, effective. And of course, we have a larger one, which is only, we have 7 of the berries, which are lovely. Oh. No harm done. You pick it up, place it back on. Because it's such a big strawberry, so it's heavy. Okay? Lovely. Okay. This one is for Rennie, my little baby girl. So if she's watching now, she can't be watching, right? Maybe she does. So it's lovely. So let me show you how we cover this and deliver, okay? You can hire me for deliver woman, but it's gonna be expensive. Oh my goodness. This is what happened when I don't pay attention to this. It's gonna get hot and I'm not. Let me remove this. It's already get hardened. Okay. So with the unused chocolate, you can put it in a parchment paper and put it in the freezer. Okay. We'll refrigerate it until the next use. Because literally, I used half of the bag, but then because we didn't have enough strawberry to dip it. So now I have a little bit more here. They didn't look too fresh, so I'm not going to even try it, okay? So I think we have enough. In fact, I don't want to eat all this unless somebody come over and help eat this, and then, yeah, then we can negotiate about how much we're going to make it, okay? Okay. Which one is a Rennie? I think this was a Rennie. Oh, I can keep her a busy one, okay? And because she's a little gal, so she can share with her brother. Okay. To deliver this in the safest method is to prevent it from falling and sabotage a beautiful work is to put this in the reality check. If you have beautiful gift box that will fit, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. And if you don't want to spend any more money on unnecessary, then go ahead and do what I do. No harm done. It's still beautiful. Hey, stop it. Do it tight, okay? So that way it'll stand up. It'll be need one more coat. So now that it's all in the confinement, it won't fall off, it won't flip off, it won't do any other thing but have it delivered to the hand of receiver safely. Okay, you can do it upside down, do it upward. It won't harm, it won't go anywhere but the hand of the receiver. Okay, I think it's a great idea. To me, it is a great idea. It's cost effective, and I hope that you will try this at home. You know, I mean, get together with your girlfriends, get together with your buddy, get together with your grandma. She probably had more experience than us. Get together with your mom. In fact, you're gonna surprise your mom, then get together with your grandma. If you're gonna surprise your grandma, then get together with your mom. If you're gonna get together for your girlfriend, then get together with your buddy and make a whole bunch of this. Yeah, remember, this affordable. That big block of chocolates only about $8 or $9 less, and then I only use half, and look at that, how much I have left. Okay, so this is like will be enough for the next major project. Okay, tonight I have about what, 14. I have about 30. Not all strawberry. I have some cherry also. I still have some cherry here that I can do, but I think I have enough. Sorry. Right? So you got an idea. You got a concept. You see how I do it. You see how effective, how frugal, how you can save a ton of money by doing this, okay? But if you say, no, I'm okay, girl, I'd rather have someone else professional do it. By all means, have somebody professional do it and have professional deliver it and have professional wallet come out of it, okay? That's what I'm saying. But if you do this yourself, guess what? Good idea, Cece. It's a great idea, and I know that you will try this at home. I know you've probably done this ton of times, right? But it's just as the design is not impressive, but the ideas of doing at home in a casual way. You don't have to be sophisticated. You can add some heart shape you like. You can do all kind of artwork onto it, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a longer time. It's going to take a bit more of cooking equipment to do that. You'll need the those, what you call those things, funnels and the drippers and all that. Okay, but that's fine. This is lovely. Okay, to me, it's enough. It's basic. It's lovely. You don't need to go to an extravagant or grandeur, because this is really is the thought, and the being thoughtfulness, and the thought is what count. Okay, and because it's being thoughtful and giving such a beautiful homemade, handmade, personally given, I think it meant more than just spend $150, $200 to have somebody deliver. Though it's a nice surprise, and it's a business supporting, it's fine, but sometimes when someone can do this and deliver and given, it's more meaningful. It had that level of respect. I would do that if someone spent a couple hours doing this for me. I'm like, oh, no, it would be so It'll be so wonderful. Okay, so while I'm talking, my chocolate already get hardened. So to get this out, I will have to get it softened again and put in the parchment paper and roll it up and put in the freezer and refrigerator until the next use. Okay, I'm sure that I'm gonna have more project on this. So tomorrow, I'm just gonna announce to you that I'm probably gonna come do the dessert again because I bought this. This is called. This is not just any banana. It's called Namba bananas, or in Thailand they call Thai bananas. Okay, but then this grow in Vietnam. It grow in Thailand. It grew in Cambodia and Laos, and I don't know Malaysia or Indonesia grow this or not, or Burma or Philippines grow this or not. Okay, I think in Philippines. So it's not just Thai bananas. Okay, so just collectively, but the Cambodian called Namva. Namva is things from the South Vietnam. I'm not sure Nam is north or south. I can't remember, but it's one of the species that had shared from that region from Vietnam, either north or south. I don't remember the word Nam. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I think I accidentally didn't turn on the switch. That's why this stopped working, and I thought it was the pot demise. So tomorrow I want to make dessert because Lucy friend, she's an elderly woman. She has dementia, so it's hard for her to eat hard food. So tomorrow, if I do the regular bananas in cream, coconut cream, and deliver to her, and she loves it. You know, I can do the fried banana tomorrow. Would be nice. You know, people loves it, and I think I have enough ingredient for that. I have coconut. I need to shred coconut. I have the flowers, and I have the batter and the meringue. So I'm ready to go. And I think that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And what I can do, I can do regular cooking also, chocolate. I think I'm getting to doing the banana because my banana is getting ripened. Okay, if I leave it longer, it will attract bug. Okay, you leave ripened fruit for a day or two, it attract bug, or the bug come out of it, just like the fruit flies. Okay, the fruit fly don't live in the house. Minute we had all this fruit around the house and the fruit flies present. So that's why we know that these things bring its own demise, and that's why you cannot bring any fresh fruits, vegetables, or products from another country. The seeds, especially. Okay, you can bring the dry fish, the dry meat, the dry fruits, but the seeds, they prohibit the agriculture. The what do you call those? What are those? The TSA, the where they do the agriculture check from people from another region. They don't want those people to bring any kind of seed to America to infest, bring the disease into the country, and then when it affects the community, it affects the agriculture community, and that can cause a great demise into the crops in America. So that's why the what you call those, agriculture? No, it's not agriculture. The custom at the airport, especially for those who fly from another country or fly into another country. They don't do that in Thailand or Cambodia. When I flew there, or Vietnam, they don't check for stuff like that. But when we flew back into America, especially people who visit Canada, they check too. There's on the flight, they check at the because all the international flight will go to certain national airport where they send you to go through the customs to check for the agricultures, the thing that you bring in from another country, like the seeds and the seedlings and some living organism that will bring into the country, and they're gonna cause, gonna bring disease into the farms or into the cattle or what have you. So they're very particular about that, you know, and it makes sense, you know, and because now they start to make more sense, because how some of these bugs come out of fruits, you know, I mean, it lives in the fruits, which is as a micro organism that we probably can't see it, or it didn't appear until it reached maturity. Maybe it lived in the bananas and bananas get ripened, it just mature with the banana. I don't know. I'm just saying, where the fruit fly came from. If the doors all closed and all shut, and all of a sudden you have fruit flies flying around the fruit. So where the fly came from, right? If does not come from the fruit, then where does it came from? Not from me. I don't have flies. So that makes sense. That's why at our house we keep a fruit on certain day. If it's getting old, we need to cook it. Just like that's what I did. All these apples, I have to make a whole bunch of pies to get rid of it. So it's easier to pass out to make apple pies or pocket pies and to give it to family. They happy than getting a basket of apple. Believe it or not, you give them a little pie, they happy. You give them apple, what is that for? Oh, it's apple. That. So if you give them a pie, they're like, oh, thank you so much, and then you give them fruit. Ew, what's that for? And then like, ew, what's that for? Like, this is poison apple. No. So that's an attitude. So that's what I learned about human behavior, is that you gotta learn how to give it right, give the right thing at the right time, at the right moment. I don't know how Snow White did it. She took the bite. So that's why I think we all think that apples. Just kidding. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna cover this and put in the fridge, so that way nothing gonna come out of it. Okay, because I know that it probably grew in America, especially from Hawaii, or even at the Filipino grocery store. They carry this. I got this from the Vietnamese Chinese grocery store. It's pretty cheap. It used to be like $4 or $5 per pound. Now it got cheaper. Maybe it produced more in the country. It's not imported, so it's a little bit cheaper than it was before. I think they grow in California, or yet in Florida, where like the weather are more tropicalized. It brings this humidity from the ocean, can produce this kind of plants. Okay, it's just experience, because Cambodia, Thailand, we are along the borders of those Atlantic Oceans. I think Atlantic Ocean, right? In like in the east, the East Asia. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, tomorrow I either do fried banana. I probably do. I have enough fried banana for frying bananas and the dessert, because the other lady, she had denture and she doesn't like anything hard, but she will eat something that's more porridge and more liquid. It helped digest better. So, and she's been nice to me too. Last time she sent me like a couple pair of expensive socks, just to when my friend delivered her some sweet, and she loved it. The way I make my sweet is, it just attractive, because it's not attractive. It was more palatable. It was more edible, because it's low in sugar, and that's what attracted some of this elderly person, is that they can consume it without worried about spiking their sugar level, or their A1C, or their hemoglobin, things like that. So anyway, so tonight we're done. We have beautiful bouquet to deliver tomorrow. Okay, I have the pocket pie that need to deliver to my mom also, and then this right here will go to eligible people who live in this household and be able to enjoy, and this will go to the little girl, my Irene. So she got she got a smaller version, but she got more count, so it's beautiful. All right, so we on here, we cool. Just want to say thank you, CC. You such a great oh, the fruit fly mystery. Don't you agree with me, CC? Is that all of a sudden, your house is super clean, spotless, spick and span, and all of a sudden you see like a zzz, 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 I mean, the longer you leave this fruit over ripened on the counter, the more fly come. So how do you explain that? Like an alien just like bring a bag of bug and just come in at night when you're asleep, or Santa came in at night through the chimney. This house had no chimney, so there's no way that Santa can come in, unless he follows Stone when he wasn't watching his back. He came over and like left the fly in the house. No, just kidding. So be careful. Okay, so when you buy fruit, buy enough to eat for 3 days. Or if you're gonna have more than 3 days, then wash and clean and throw it in the fridge. So that would be the most effective way to store the food. Anyway, all right, so we cool. The owl is still beautiful. CC, I appreciate all the time you're here. Your fruit fly are crazy. This small though, there's about there's about this side of the toothpick here, you know, but they're annoying though because they can make noise because when the wing flap, it goes zzz. It's like not like the big like a zzz like this, you know, he like speeding out of your way because he didn't want to get caught and you know. So the fruit fly is nasty. You know, I don't know what kind of ailment he can bring, but then the best way to not have fruit fly is not to have rotten fruit or vegetable. Not just fresh vegetable or fruit though. The vegetable does the same way. It bring flies. The vegetable flies, the fruit flies. Okay, so the best is to wash and keep in the fridge until and not to buy so much. Okay, and buy just enough to eat for 2-3 days. You cool and then buy it fresh, you know. I mean, if you have the fridge and cool, but then not everything stay in the fridge will stay cool and fresh. After 3 days, you start questioning it because the mold will start develop. Because believe me or not, even your refrigerator is spick and span and clean as snow white face, it's a spawning place for mold. Okay, strawberry get moldy in 2 days in the fridge. Okay, strawberry get moldy the fastest. Okay, the banana will not get moldy because it had cover, but it get brownish and tarnish and oxidation. And then same thing for avocado. You know, shouldn't put in the fridge because it doesn't no good. And then apple, you can wash and clean, wash and air dry and put in a Ziploc bag, and it'll last a little bit longer until you need it. Okay, but strawberry, no. Grape, no. Grape can last 2 days the most. After the second day, grape don't do well in the fridge unless you wash it really well and put in Ziploc tight. And then all this fruit here can get decayed so fast, especially lovely strawberry. Sorry, I got too much cherry. Especially strawberry, it mold up so fast. Okay, and don't eat moldy strawberry because you can get real sick. It's not a kind of mold that's going to be good for your system. In fact, some of those immunizations it made from mold, but the kind of mold that scientific know what to do. But don't try consume any mold because it can make you sick. I'm allergic to mold. In fact, I have to be careful what kind of food gonna go in the fridge, especially the kalanga will get moldy, and don't keep the kalanga, the garlic, the roots. Okay, the garlic, the peeled garlic. If you don't peel it, it's gonna grow in the fridge because garlic love cold. You can grow garlic in winter, it won't affect it at all. Just like onion, just like the scallion, it won't get melt. It won't get frozen. Okay, I tried that in California. You can grow garlic in the winter, it won't hurt all. We were in snow, but it didn't get frosted. Okay, because something that in the garlic, the chemical in the garlic leaf that I don't know. I can't say, I don't have enough information on it, but garlic does not get frozen in the freezing temperature. It'll be just lovely green. Okay, that's the only thing don't get frozen in the backyard of mine back in California. Everything else is like down to freeze stuff. So what else? The garlic, peel garlic, the kalanga, what else? The ginger. Okay, the ginger don't do good. Okay, it'll get moldy like toward the tip of it. So the best is to buy enough to cook it. I carry my ginger, but I leave it outside because ginger have tendency to grow. Okay, it have a little bud that will grow into a plant. I have a big one, I think stone one, to make medicine out of, or tea. So leave it outside. Okay, if it's about to grow, then you need to cook them, or you just throw it in the backyard and let it grow. When I was in California, I grow my own ginger. It takes like a whole 9-month cycle to get that big. Okay, so because these are grown tropical and take longer than 12 months for them to harvest in the farm where they know how to grow this ginger in a nice earth background or earth ground where they can grow the yam. They can like produce big yam, big taros. By the way, they like making the gravity in the hole and allow the yam, allow the white yam or the even um, yuca or the taros to like produce long roots. Because my grandfather, my mom grew those too, but because we don't know how to do what Chinese farmer did. But my grandfather often said, "Oh, make sure that you dig deep holes when you grow your taros or your the yam, because the deeper the hole you grow the taros on, in the bigger, the longest of the taros you will get, because taro will penetrate into the earth. Why sprung up these beautiful elephant ears, you know. Don't be mistaken, though there are different kind of elephant ears. Some of them are not edible. Some of them, the taro leaves are similar to the elephant ears. Okay, some of the elephant ears are not edible, so you have to know the taro is to buy the root of the taros and you grow them, so you know how the taro would look like. But in some country, taro leaves are edible and they make into delicious meal. Okay, but in my country, we eat the root and we eat the stem. We make soup out of it, and know how to handle the taro roots. No, the taro root had we call it something oxidations. What's the word? It's a chemical. Something oxidation. It had that itchy chemical, you know, that it can burn, it can irritate the skin, and that's why a lot of people don't like to handle the taro, because it itches them, and if you don't cook it right, you're gonna get itchy on your throat. That's why when you cook taro, you have to make sure that it's soft, it's tender enough that it'll get rid of all those oxalated, something oxidation, you know. So those are the chemical inside the taros. It causes the skin irritation or itchiness. Okay, so enough today. The bouquet is done. My night is getting longer, so I just want to say thank you to CC. Yes, it's beautiful. Grape is wonderful. Buy them fresh and eat them fresh. Okay, make sure that the way I treat my fruit is to have plenty of salt, plenty of baking soda, you know, soak it for a few minutes and rinse a few times, and just to make sure that we get rid of some of the chemicals that was used during the spray to keep the bug away, to keep the pest to do the pesticides. Because like I said, if the bird don't eat, the worm don't eat, and the bug don't go near, we love those things, so we consume and we digest those daily, and the more we consume, the more we find ourselves deeper into developing health issue. So to be on the safe side, always treat fruit and vegetable as properly as you can. Okay, just wash them a few times. Okay, the first wash is to use the salt or vinegar or baking soda. You just leave it for a few minutes, and then you toss and turn and stir it, rinse it, and re-rinse a couple of times just to make sure before you pop in your mouth. This is what I saw people at the market. Okay, they went to the strawberry stall, the one that in the store without the little container, or they open a container and they sample it, or they go and pick the grapes and sample the grapes, and pick the strawberry and sample the strawberries. Why would you do that? First of all, your hands not even clean. You put your hand into someone else's bag and then they take them home. People do that for a habit. You want to sample. If you can open up the watermelon, you're gonna sample it too. Don't make sense. Some people I stand with amazement and say, why would you do that? You know how grape tastes like. You know how everything tastes like. Why do we need to sample it? Don't make sense. To say. Enough sermon from me. I need to send my moderator CC to bed. Right now she's like, oh, when's she gonna end? Shoot. But anyway, CC, lovely person I got to meet on YouTube, and she came along and been the best person ever. She's always here supporting my channel. She volunteered herself to become my moderator, so she got rid of some of those troll for me, some of those negative comments, some of those derogatory language, you know, because sometimes YouTube fail to recognize those, just let it pop on the screen and people read it, the thing that is normal. No, it's not normal. Any kind of abnormal behavior, you exhibit your behavior, your veteran behavior, your rudeness, your obnoxiousness is not acceptable. Not in my channel, okay, because I don't use the language, so no one need to hear, no one need to read, no one need to be exposed to that kind of behavior. So Sissy, she recognized it because she is one of the um, great supporter to a lot of great content creators. So she be help facilitating. Mine is just like small, it's easy to control. If she's one of the people who like have vitals live show or live streaming, there'd be thousands of messages coming in, so you know it flooded, so it's so hard to catch who say what, who being negative, who being funny, who being belligerent, you know. So she come in and she scrutinized, she scanned through every messages that people putting on, if it's nice, supportive, and she, you know, she does a welcoming and all that. It's really nice. I don't have one on my TikTok. I think my TikTok is, I think he's, yeah, he often comment here and he'll shut people down also. I got a few on TikTok too, you know. I mean, I have some of those like people who like not necessarily supporting the channel, but gonna want to be here anyway, so you know, want to be heard also. You want to be heard and be the positive, be positive and be cool about it, okay? Don't be a famous Scrooge and be a famous troll, be a famous abuser, being a famous bullier. That's not acceptable. Those behavior, not acceptable, not in my world, not anybody world. No one tolerate that, okay? We don't tolerate those kind of behavior, just let you know. But I appreciate those who come in here with appreciation, with the love, with the supportive, with the good thought, with the comments you bring, and with the support, with the encouragement. I love those because it makes me feel good. It want me to bring even more delicious and beautiful and wonderful recipe like we do today. It just come up from the fresh idea with this beautiful bouquet. I never thought about that. I'm talking about, or put it in like a vase, or put in something creative, you know. But then look at that, just stuck it on the apples. As you can do as many, you can do as however count you like. It's gonna sit, it's gonna get delivered like that. So simple. All right, my friend. I appreciate all the loving support today. All of you. Cece, retired, my love. Appreciate you always. Thank you so much. I owe you so much. Once you come around, we're going to make sure that you enjoy the food, okay? Until then, I'll see you tomorrow back. All of you too, TikTok. Appreciate all the love and support and the heart and the gift you send me. I appreciate kindly. Thank you so much.